judge has just sentenced Sean Diddy Combs to
After months of silence, it finally happened. Sean Diddy Combs, once the king of hip-hop luxury, now faces 50 months behind bars. But what really went down inside that courtroom shocked everyone, from the crying lawyers to Suge Knight's jaw-dropping reaction from prison.
It was a very long sentencing hearing which Sean Combs himself, once larger than life, was left begging for mercy, standing at the defense table, telling the judge that he's a changed man, apologizing for his behavior. But that request for a lenient sentence of time served was rejected by the judge, Arun Subramanian, who said it was insufficient to send the kind of message that he wanted to send, that violence against women must be met with real accountability. And so he sentenced Sean Combs to 4 years in prison. That's not as much as federal prosecutors here wanted. They wanted 11 years in prison, reminding
Judge Arun Subramanian didn't flinch. Diddy begged for leniency, claiming he changed, but the judge wasn't buying it. Violence against women must be met with accountability, he declared, rejecting the plea for time served. Prosecutors wanted 11 years. They got 4. Still, the message was clear. No amount of fame can outshine the truth. Diddy's kids cried, his lawyers broke down, and the courtroom watched a hip-hop god turn human, trembling in a tan sweater.
He got off like a fat rat in a cheese factory, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got off. Based on how the judge started the whole sentence, he was talking about coercion, he was talking about relevant conduct, he was talking about, he even said that with Diddy conduct and what he was doing, he should get a sizable sentence or something like that. You know, like his sentences should be a large sentence. And I think that, you know, 50 months, I don't see that as being large, you know what I'm saying? It's not even a third. I think the third of the guidelines were the probation report said. I think the probation report started at 72 months. So it's almost, what was it? That's like 72 months, 50 months, close to not even a third, it's a little over a third of what the probation report said he should get.
When Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, spoke out, the internet exploded. He got off like a fat rat in a cheese factory, he said, mocking the short sentence. But behind the humor was bitterness. Years of loyalty turned into disgust. Gene accused Diddy of manipulation, coercion, and cover-ups, saying the judge ignored the darker truth. For Gene, this wasn't justice, it was karma finally collecting interest. He made enemies, Gene said, and now God's word came true.
Well, as far as Puffy concerned, it's a great day for him. It's an even better day for his family, you know. His mother, shot goes off to his mother. She gets to spend her days with her son, soon back on the streets, and he got daughters. So that's always a great day for the family. Overall, though, it's not surprising. You know, we do all know one thing. Like I said before, Puffy has strong ties with the government, with the feds, and anybody else would have been cooked, done. I mean, that's the first time in history that a person going to get sentenced and they can actually put on a campaign like they're running for the president of the United States, where they can show videos and pretty much everything. Only thing I was waiting on was the fact that I was waiting on him to bring out the DJ and start playing music and let him do what he do best, dance and shake that ass and end up with no time. R. Kelly situation was not bad as Puffy's situation. And they kicked R. Kelly square in his ass. And they gave Puffy a hug.
So you feel that Diddy got special treatment?
It was definitely special treatment. When I was getting sentenced, my mother wanted to speak, my family wanted to speak, and they wouldn't allow no one to speak at all. I wasn't allowed to speak, I wasn't allowed to do nothing. And I don't think anyone else is allowed to do that. I know this.
Even from a prison phone, Suge Knight's words hit like gunfire. It's a great day for him. He said, his voice steady. 50 months? That's a gift. Suge claimed Diddy had strong TIs with the feds and got special treatment. If it was anyone else, he said they'd be cooked. He compared Diddy's sentence to R. Kelly's, calling it a hug instead of a punishment for Suge. This wasn't accountability, it was another example of power protecting power.
Exploitation and violence against women must be met with real accountability to promote respect for the law. Okay, hold on one second. I'm getting the sentence right now. Okay, here we go. Oh boy.
I'm sweating.
Exploitation and violence against women must be met with real accountability to promote respect for the law. The court reaches a few conclusions. 135 months would be more than necessary. Now, I don't know if that means that that's the actual sentence right now, but 135 months is over 11 years in prison.
Reporters described the moment Diddy entered no jumpsuit, just a tan sweater, folded hands, and trembling eyes. His children stood together, their voices breaking as they pleaded for mercy. "We're not here to make excuses." One said, "We just need our father." Even his lawyer cried while reading his apology to Cassie. For a man once surrounded by dancers, lights, and cameras, the silence in that courtroom was deafening. The superstar finally looked small and scared. The reactions outside were pure chaos. Some called it justice. Others called it privilege. Gene Deal said he should have gotten 10 years. Suge Knight called it the deal of the century. Meanwhile, fans are torn. Can the love mogul ever come back from this? As more lawsuits surface and old victims speak up, Diddy's empire shakes. The verdict may be in, but the story isn't over. Hip-hop's biggest name just became its biggest cautionary tale.
We had a poll up. What do you think Diddy's sentence will be? So 31% said less than 5 years. They were correct. It's interesting as we're processing this sentence of 4 years.
So, what do you think? Was 4 years behind bars fair or just another celebrity escape? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you believe in real accountability. And don't forget to subscribe, because this isn't just the end of an era. It's the start of a downfall that's far from over.